stop here, sign the card. Invisible. Now that the card is in the bottom of the deck, you will have a break under the bottom card, like that, with your pinky. If you struggle to do it with your pinky, just peel the bottom card with your thumb and place your pinky here. Okay? Now, what you have to do is to take a band in this position at the mouth, in this position. And you will place the band all around the top deck, except of the bottom card. So you will place the band, this part of the band, inside of the break. Just like that. So basically, all I do is I place the band like that. Okay? And I continue like that, and I continue the move. Boom! Okay? So now all the deck is wrapped except of the bottom card. That's the first step of the setup. Be sure that it's in the middle of this part. Now you have your index finger here. Keep the pressure to be sure that there is no bump here. Boom! And place your thumb here. Okay? You are in this position. Thumb under the band, index, boom, like that. You will grab the band like that, in this position, stretch it, and put it off of the deck. So actually, when you do this move, it's just around the bottom card, except of the rest of the deck, just on the bottom card like that, okay? So once more, you are here, and you do this move like that, okay? Now that you're in this position, you will stretch the band like that, okay? Like that. So be sure that you don't twist the band more, okay? You are here. This band here is right here, okay? And place all of the two threads between the middle finger and the fourth finger, just like so, okay? You are in this position. And now that you're in this position, you will twist the band like that, okay? Half of a twist, just like that. Okay? Now that you're in this position, you will replace your hand inside of the loop, like that, okay? From this position. So you keep the twist, don't move the twist, but you will just replace your hand inside of the band like that. Now that you're in this position, you will have to place the band all around the deck except of the bottom card. You place the top thread here, right? That's fine. But here, you keep your index finger right there, and with your middle and fourth finger, you will open the bottom card. You just open it, just very smoothly like that, not a lot, just a little bit. And inside of this gap, you will bend your fingers to let the band go inside of the gap. You're in this position. And close it. So now you're in this weird position. The bottom card is trapped here. And you have this thing here. Okay? Right there. Now that you're in this position, the setup is almost done. Now all you have to do is to place your hand like that, to stretch the band, okay? Imagine that this part of the band will stay right here. It will not move. But this part of the band, the behind part of the band, will move. So I'm like that, okay? I keep a big pressure with my index finger, as usual, and my thumb on the band in the middle of the deck. So I'm here. Big pressure. I will just do this move. So I will twist my hand. So this part of the band goes over the chosen card, okay? Over the chosen card. You continue the twist, okay? Over the chosen card, you continue the twist, and you place it back in the bottom of the deck. So you are here, over the chosen card, continue the twist, and behind the deck. So it looks like a cross, okay? But in fact, behind the deck, you're in this position. A part of the band is over the card. You are in this position, in fact. Okay? So now that you're in this position, when you finish the twist like that, you grab back the band with your index finger right here. Okay? This index finger just re-grab the band right here, in this position. Okay? So if I do it in re-speed, because it's hard to do it very slowly, I'm here, I do this, and I'm in this position, like that, okay? Now that you're in this position, your non-dominant hand will place the index finger in the same position as the bend here, but there is no bend, right? So in the middle of the deck, place your index finger, keep a pressure, put your thumb here, be sure that your thumb is not on the bend, but here, okay? And now, so you keep the bend here, be sure that your thumb is not on the thread or here, on any thread, place your thumb here. I don't have this bend here anymore, like that, I just let it slide to keep the contact between the bend and the bottom card with my index finger. From this position, if I release my index finger, what will happen is that this bend, here, this part of the bend, will pop, and with the inertia, it will release, it will go all around the deck, it's all physics, and it will trap the bottom card. So I will show you if I do it in real speed. You are here, you do the setup, like that, and look, 1, 2, and 3. That's quite invisible, right? So here are my 2 advices if you want to succeed this thing. I mean, 3 advices to be honest. First, it will be easier if instead of having the vertical line here, you have it a little bit more close to your fingers here, okay? And it will be also easier if instead of having the horizontal line here, you have it more up here, okay? Because the more it's up and the more this line is here, and the less you have distance for this part of the bend to jump out of the deck. First advice. Second advice, which is linked to the first one, when you are in this position, be sure that your index finger stretch this one a little bit like that, okay? Not like that, but like that. Imagine that there is a diagonal from here to here. Imagine that you stretch the bend in this diagonal here, okay? Not too much, but here. And then when you release it, it will pop out of the deck, okay? So the more it's stretched, and the more it will go off of the deck, okay? The more you tend it, like that, and the more it will pop out of the deck. That's important. Basically, no need to tend it a lot. Most of the time, all I have to do is just to slide my index finger in this direction, so opposite direction, and it works pretty well, look. Okay, I just slide it like that and it works pretty well. So just try and you will probably succeed it. If you struggle to do it, here is another way to do it, which is more easy but not as flash. If you struggle to do it as I just told you, you can just slide the bend like that very quickly until it pops out. So it's just the same method, but instead of having a big tension of the bend, you just let it roll until it goes out of the deck, and naturally it will work. So from face, it looks like that. I just take the bend and I put it back here and it works, okay? It's another way to do it, but it works. So once more, just very quickly, you're here. A little bit more on the left, not too down. And you release your index finger and it works. First way. Second way, if you don't like this one, same advice. On the left, not too much here, okay? And you let it roll until it goes off of the deck. So, like that. And it works, okay? So to finish the trick, when the bend has disappeared, like that, oh look, wow, crazy. You just hide this part of the bend with your index finger. I just show some cards. I just hide this part of the bend too. Just show some card. And instead of placing back the card here, I just cut the deck. I turn all the hand. And I just cut on the natural break here to reveal the card. And that's it. Here is my last advice. For the first part of the trick, you have to do it in front of people, because if you flash the break, it's not cool. So don't do it like that, don't do it like that or in front of people. So for this part, it's okay. But for this part, don't do it in front of people, because look, you can see it, right? If you place your hands like that, it's gonna work, because your hand will be like a screen. Okay? But my advice, and it's as I do it, when I do this second part, which is the hard part,